Thank you, Senator Oshiomole, for vindicating Peter Obi, as well reiterating what he actually said some time ago about roads. He complained that some roads are bad. There are some roads that ought to be fixed instead of focusing only on the coastal road. You want to build roads. Yes, nobody's against building or constructing that new coastal road that people are talking about. But the most importantly, there are other roads, major roads that connect each state. The old roads are not yet being fixed. You did not fix all those roads. You are talking of building, fixing, or reconstructing the new coastal road. It is not good. It's not done. It is when you finish all the old roads or bad roads, and then you can talk about fixing new ones. Most especially that coastal road, which consume a whole lot of money. Senator Oshiomole, once again I say thank you. If other senators or other meaningful Nigerians could come out and say what is right, this is not the opposition party that is saying this. This is the same party that the Minister of Works, Minister Umahi, the same party, APC. If it is other party now, you see them criticizing them. Like the other day when Obi spoke up about a particular bad portion of the road, he spoke up, started challenging Peter Obi, asking him to come for a debate. That was not the point. Okay, now he's not saying the truth. Is Mr. Obi not right on what he has said earlier? He is, because Oshiomole has actually come to the National Assembly, being part of the assembly anyway. He spoke up, speak how bad roads, some bad roads are, even the old bad roads in some parts of the state, particularly those states. And I'm sure there are also some other bad roads in other part of the state as well. Others too should speak up. Let's speak up. What is bad is bad. Let's speak to the power. Don't say because you are in APC, you saw evil and you decide to keep quiet. Sooner or later, that evil that you are keeping quiet, that you are actually, preventing, just because you are in that party, will come after you. That evil will come after you in due time. So speak up wherever political party that you belongs to. Any political party at all that you belong to, speak out. Let's do the right thing. The right thing, that's the best way this country can be survived on. If you don't speak the truth to the power, things will continue to deteriorate. Look at what happened in NNPCL. Look at the huge corruption that is in there. But this man, Senator Oshiomole, actually wants the sanity in that sector. But some people, who are benefiting from it are trying to sabotage, all his plans. All the people involved, in all those looting of NNPC funds, they ought to be brought to book. Why? Because they will not do that. Why? Because the ruling, the ruling figure, the people that are ruling the country at the moment, they also have a stake. How can 211 trillion be missing in NNPC and no trace? The FCC is not doing anything. The ICPC, they're not doing anything. And Oshiomole was trying to find out one way or the other, attacks from left, right, and center. It is well with our country, Nigeria. It is well. So, Senator, Minister Umai, Minister of Works, please do your job. Fix all those old bad roads first before majoring on the high coastal way or high coastal whatever that you are doing at the moment. Keep that aside. Fix all the roads. Let all the roads channels links to each other so that we have peaceful driving on the roads. No more, don't be any more accidents the way we used to at the moment, because there are some accidents that are occurring that we don't know, that is not there in the open. So Minister of Works, Minister Umai, please fix all those old bad roads. Then you cannot major on that, your high coastal way.
Federal Minister of Works need to be guided. Because whereas we have all these old roads that are in bad shape, he proposes the construction of new roads when existing roads are not there. Because 3 weeks ago, I understand 20 new roads were approved. Yet, sir, between Edo and Delta, there is manifest bias by the Minister of Works. You cannot go to Warri, and you are here, Senator Dafinoni. You can't go to Warri from Benin. You can't go to Asaba from Benin. You can't go to Auchi from Benin. You can't go from Auchi to Okene from Benin. What have we done wrong? I think the minister has shown consistently there is no federal allocation. It is Mr. President goodwill. Mr. President goodwill that he directed that they should use tax credit to deal with part of this section. Otherwise, all the budget over the past 3 years, in spite of the first motion under your leadership that was moved to draw his attention, the Federal Minister of Works has failed deliberately to include that portion bordering Delta and Edo in the national budget. So I plead with you to urge him to be more balanced and have national overview of his responsibility.
What do you think? Drop your comment at the comment section. Please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.